Hey y'all, I'm on the outskirts of Las Vegas. I'm at a park and I made a nice dinner. It's rice. It only takes 10 minutes. Just, it's equal cups of water to equal rice. That's easy. Then I had garlic, cabbage, red pepper, and a can of mushrooms, onions and garlic, and some soy sauce. Thought I'd cook out for a change. Made some for you too. There you go. It's very healthy. Healthy for a change. Yesterday's meal wasn't so healthy, but today will make up for it. So good. I boiled the water. I had to really watch. It took a little bit longer because some wind was coming through, so it kind of stops the flame. But I boiled the water, then I put the rice in, and it was 10 minutes. Then I sauteed the onion and garlic separate, and then I did the red pepper separate, and then I did the cabbage separate, but I did the cabbage with the mushrooms. Put it all together. Good. You like it? When I was gathering all my stuff together in the beginning, I forgot a couple things, and I went out to, as soon as I walked out to my bed, I turned around, there were two teenagers. I guess there's a high school over here. They're still over there. There were two teenagers that just saw that I left, and I knew what they were thinking. And they just kind of walked up, and they stood right there. And they just stood there watching me real close. I mean, almost in between these two. And I just turned on them and stared at them like, what are you guys thinking? Really? I'm standing right here, and you're gonna steal from me? I think they saw this. I don't think they knew what it was. But it looked expensive maybe, so they were going to steal it. Eventually I just stood there and stared at them, and eventually they walked away, and I quick grabbed what I needed and came back. But golly, I was thunderstruck that they would do that when I'm standing right here. It always amazes me, I guess, because most of it were so honest, and then we think, you hear these stories, they're just thieves everywhere. People are breaking into nomads' windows and they don't even care. It's a game. They don't even care what they get out of the van as long as they get something, or out of the car. Or, I mean, not just nomads, but everywhere. They just want something. It's a game. Oh, what can I get today? You know, it's a poor game. But look at that. Look at this scenery that I have here. It's a really nice park. Very nice park. I really enjoy it here. I've come here a few times. Nice paths. I mean, they're not long. They're not long paths, excuse me. But, and then there's a little bit of a hill, and then you go over there. That hill, it's not big, but there's a grassy area maybe for like, I don't know, frisbee, or put some blankets out. But it's a pretty big area. Yesterday when I was here, I just kind of walked around just a little bit. I was kind of waiting I did a video, and I was kind of waiting for it to upload. And so I was carrying my phone and walking around. Very nice. One lady saw me, just started to cook. When she was here with her dog, and she was, are you doing a cooking show? And I go, yeah. She goes, oh, are you live? I go, no. Um, and we talked just a little bit. And, but she did say that there were a lot of kids here because of the high school, that sometimes it's hard to bring your kids here because they might be like up in this area making out and where the kids play. No, that's a shame. I'll tell you the difference between the East and the West Coast. In Tucson, it's a real high homeless population because of the weather. So at times, it's hard for children to control the park and parents, because homeless people have so many rights, especially in Tucson. There's this big advocacy for homeless, which is cool. I mean, hey, I get it. But at the, it's at the risk of children, and they're the ones that kind of suffer for it, because there's a lot of needles they were finding in the ground, and you don't want your kids playing around men who are sleeping against a tree or in a sleeping bag, in the shade by the playground. It's just, but when I was in Cincinnati in Ohio, I was like, whoa. The parks were for children. There were no homeless people hanging around. And all the parks were a lot of parents. You go in the afternoon in like it's spring and the summer, it was packed. Parents everywhere, both parents. Father, mother, grandparents were there. It was a 180. It was night and day. It was a stark difference. I don't see any homeless people, but I do see a lot of teenagers. Teenagers are up in the playground area, sitting up in there on one of the lofts. And kids under trees, and well, that's okay. I'm not saying anything about kids. I know I might get comments about that. Well, the kids they do have rights, but it makes me uncomfortable because of what happened, that they wanted to take. They were edging towards to grab something. Well, next I'm going to show you some exercises that I do. I want to show you the equipment that I carry around. I'm always promising I'm going to do that. Well, I'm going to do it, so. Hey everyone, I'm going to show you those exercises I've been promising and the equipment that I carry with me. It's called the Body Gym, and I know a lot of you have seen it. It's the piece of equipment that Marie Osmond advertises on TV, and it just looks, and I got this way before I actually became a nomad and started traveling in my minivan, and I had this, and I really like it, but then I realized, OMG, this is perfect. It probably weighs 2-3 ounces, if even that. So I'm going to show it to you. I won't go into law. I'll just show you some of the exercises that I do. But this keeps up my upper body, because if I'm going to be on BLM land, I can pretty much keep my lower body in tone by walking. And that's what I do. This thing just goes together. It just clicks together. There we go. She gives you these appliques to put on there. It gives you the ideas. These are standing exercises, and on the other side are the arm exercises that you can sit down and do, but it does work your upper body, and it works it really well. So I'm going to show you the ones that I do. You can put your foot in there, or you can just put your foot on it, which is what I do. So I'll show you. Right? So this is for your biceps. And what's great about it is, watch. Here, let me turn this down. When you want to tighten it up, you just roll it to where it's comfortable for you. I could go one more tighter and do like 12 reps of them. It really does get it very well. I mean, I'm feeling it. Here's a good shoulder press. I don't roll it at all. My shoulders, I have to be very careful with them, and most seniors that I've talked to, that they can have shoulder issues. So it's like, oh, so this one I have to sit on, that's right. So, sit on it. Go. Triceps. Chest press. Chest press. Here's it turning. Now I'm only doing 5 reps because I just want to show you what I do. And I can do these sitting in my van too. I don't have to come out here because I have that area. And if you have a seat in there, you can sit down and do these. Put both feet in. The row. This feels good. Now, there are stand-up exercises here. If you want to get this, I'm not going to go through them all because actually I don't do the stand-up exercises. I can pretty much do what I need to do walking if I'm on BLM land. And I can pretty much do what I need to do. But this is, it's called The Body Gym. Just look it up, The Body Gym by Marie Osmond. And it'll take you right to it. I believe this was like $52. I know it doesn't look like much for $52, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real serious. This works. This helps keep my upper body going when I don't have a gym. When I'm at the gym, I do it there. I don't do this, but I do have it, and it's so lightweight. I mean, and it doesn't take up that much space. So. This is the band, and this I bring with me. This is really good. Let me see if I can show you here. first exercise was for the shoulder, the back. I think the trapezoids. I'm no trainer, but I do know that the back, this back area, when you get them that way and it pushes it back, it helps support the shoulders. So I always try to do that. The second exercise that I did was it gets the back of my legs. It's almost like a leg squat, but it's kind of holding and tensing this area back here. And you can also do it like here. You can do it here and just go up and down. You can hang on to anything. When I was at Plamosa, I was hanging on just kind of like onto the grill. You know, there's a little grill in the front of my, near the hood where it goes down. And I just hang on to that and go up and down so it gets the back here. You can do push-ups. You can do crunches. Some people carry a yoga mat with them. When I was at Plamosa, there was this lady, they had really nice RV, big, and they parked next to me, and they were full-timers. Really nice, kind of upper-class couple, but she had a routine going on, and of course she had more room, she had a big RV, but she had weights, she had a fold-up chair, a metal one that she took with her, and she did like her squats like this, and she was going up and down, and she had a whole routine. I watched her for a week. Every other day she went out there, put on her shorts, some sunscreen, got some sun, and did her exercises. So you can keep in shape while you do this. I just particularly thought this was perfect, and I do use it in my van. And these bands are so cheap at Walmart. Oh my gosh. They come in green, red, and blue. The blue is the middle one, and I took that one. I left the other two for my daughter. These are great. I mean, you can figure out. So, go on YouTube. Just type in band exercises on YouTube, and you'll find uber exercises with these. And for the Body Gym by Marie Osmond, you're going to find so many exercises on this too. So just go do it. I wanted to just show you a few of them. Okay, that's it. You see my exercises, and you know I go to the gym. This is how you stay in shape. Everybody, guys and gals. So see you tomorrow. Bye.